Okay, we are going to have a go at getting this castle built. We have speeded up time to get them done. We could have some wood beams and planks along to sell, but as you can see, things are happening. Looks like we need more castle stones. Let's have a look at the windmill, see how that's doing. You can see we've got stuff here building up. So that needs some castle stones as well. And over at the farm, we have got those going nicely. And this one as well is going nicely. What's that? So we need to go back to the castle and see how that is doing. Want some more castle stone. That is getting through those. Let's have a look, see what the windmill is doing. That needs nothing at the moment. Back to the houses, see what they need, and these need furniture. Get these all built up and then we can finish off the short period, getting through some days and months here. Have a look back up at the castle. And this now needs castle stones again. Going to need another load of castle stone as well to go in. Yeah, get these built. We want to build the castle up. Well, running out of daylight into the next day again at the moment. Yeah, the castle will soon be built up. Another load of castle stone in there. Let's have a look, see how the windmill's doing, see what that needs. Want some more castle stones. These are this furniture wants to go in there. This one needs furniture as well. That's going to need more furniture. Castle back there. As you see, it is getting built up nicely, and it's going to need A couple more castle stones. Come into the next day. Going to need one more castle stones in there. The castle is building up nicely at the moment. Is that going to make it, or is it going to need another pallet of castle stone? Another pallet of castle stone. Another pallet of castle stones. It's a wet old day now. More wood beams that it's got in storage. We shall see. Now picking up a few more wood beams. Let's have a look at the windmill. See what it's in need of at the moment. 2,000 castle stones. Let's have a look over at the farm. Should, hopefully, that is done. So we finish that. That's all that we let. That one wants furniture. That one Want some wood beam. Want some planks long. That one is now complete, that is complete, that one is complete, and this one is still working. It wants a bit of furniture in there. Yeah, that's what at least we know now what they look like when they're done. You get a TV, cabinet, a chair, a light and a side door, a plant, shoe rack, bed and a picture. So back over to the castle. What do we need in the castle? Want some roof shingles. It's just coming along nicely, that. We shall see. Going to need some more roof shingles yet. Okay, let's have a look at the windmill. I want to do these, get them built up, because this needs roof shingles. We should soon have the windmill up and running. Another part of the roof shingles in, just to make sure we get enough to get it finished. They are. She's growing. She's a growing. Want another roof shingles putting in. This is growing up nicely, that. Why it wants roof shingles to build a wall, I don't know. I'd have thought it wanted brick, but there you go. And see that growing up nicely. We shall finish this off, then go back to the castle once this is all finished. Yeah, it's getting built up nicely. We're going into June to finish it. So the next day it should be almost complete, this. He's going to need another roof shingles putting in. Okay, we want wood beam planks long. Okay, so we are building, got the top on. I'll soon have the sails on this. Should soon jump another move up. There's the top going on. I do think when giants make these, they make them too long-winded to do properly. Should soon be putting the sails on as well. Going into the next day shortly. That is that done with. See what it needs to finish off then. We've got rain falling and it wants planks long again. Yeah, we moved too far back with them. Getting the walkway built round now. We've had snow in July, would you believe it? Snow in July. There's the walkway being built a little more. The snow's disappeared at last. Interesting to see what the castle's like when we get back to it. At this time-lapse building the new constructables still taking a long while, even on a time-lapse like this. Got the handrails built round now. And we're going to go into another day to build it. There's the steps up to the walkway finished off. Interesting to see what we need next. It wants wood beam 2000. That should get a good chunk more of the windmill done. So even doing it like this as a time lapse, it takes a hell of a long while to build the constructables. I really do think the giants make them too long-winded to do in a proper gameplay. Let's see what it needs once it gets these wood beams put through. While that's going, let's just have a look at the castle. Well, the castle is getting, it wants cement bags. Wants a load of cement bags, but it's doing a poo there. Once we get round to it, let's go back to here, see what we need. Still doing the wood beams. We know what it wants in next. Even for the little windmill, it's really too long-winded a job, especially the way the physics are on trees. Soon be on to the next wood beams. That's 10,000 of them. Let's go back, have a look at the castle, see what it's doing. It wants it's getting through the cement bags at the moment. It's got through all the wood beams we had over here. Thought he's building a castle, not an house. But we shall see. See what this needs next. Not sure what it's going to need now because it says required materials, nothing missing. Let's just put another cement bag in and see. There it is, building up nicely. Let's have a look and see what the windmill's doing. Still working its way through the wood beams. Oh, it's got the sails on, and it's going to probably need some material next. That's got enough wood beams to finish off what it's doing. What is it going to need next? Some rain now in October. Planks long. No, got no planks long. How many does it need? Just 1,000. See what it needs next. We will go back, have a look at the castle, see what that's needing. That's going through what it needs at the minute, so back to the windmill. See what this needs next. Planks long again, 2,000 of those. Go back up to the castle, see what's happening. Well, that is now building up this piece, and it's got to build that piece, so in here we can get in. Go back and check the windmill. We've had a bit of a look round some of the castle. It could be a long video, this one. We'll soon know what's wanting next. Planks long again. Keep up with these two. We built. Yeah, so that's going to be now getting through some castle stone. Almost through this, see what it needs next, and we shall go back to the windmill. Just in case it needs anything that we don't need. It's on castle stones, soon be done with those. See it there building up, bit at a time as it goes through. We'll soon be on to wood beams or something. So we'll see how the windmill's doing. It doesn't seem to be building anything like the castle is. We shall see what it needs once it gets through the planks. Through this and see what it's wanting. Oh, it needs rope. Probably doesn't need as much rope as what we brought over here, but what the rope does, I don't know. That's while that's doing that, have a look at the castle again. Getting through the planks long to put the roof on there. Has it got roof shingles? Yes, it's got plenty. See what it goes on to next. On to roof shingles. So you should soon see the roof going on here. Right, let's have a look and see how the windmill's doing. Soon be done with the rope. And it wants more castle stones now. Quite what it's building now with castle stone, I don't know. Let's go back to the castle, see what we can see different over here. It's not putting much roof on, is it? Unless it was putting roof and shingles on that. Getting through planks long again. Back over to Windy Miller. Yeah, it's took us nearly 3 years on this time lapse to get through this. Some snow coming in again. It's took the rope in at least, so that's stored up ready for doing it. Now it needs planks long that it hasn't got again. That has now got plenty of planks long in. Let's have a look at the castle again. oh, it's getting the roof on there now, which is good. I would imagine it will go on to that last piece next. Go have a look back at windmill. It's not really something you would do in a Let's Play this, I don't think. We'll see what we need on here. Once these planks long are gone through. Wood beams, 2,000, how many have we got? I think we've got enough to do that. That is now using cement bags up again. To make it worthwhile doing a video on building these, you have to do it as a time lapse like this. See what this needs once it gets through the wood beam. And we shall head back to the castle and see what that's busy doing. Wood beams again. Should have enough wood beams, planks long rather. Let's have a look at the castle. That has stopped work, it wants cement bags. That is going through with the cement bags. Let's have a look. Can we get in this one? Yep. Floor's a bit napping there, isn't it? Planks long's probably building those in now. Yeah, you're not getting through much of this at all very quickly. Back to the windmill. See what that needs. It's almost done with the planks long. More planks long. I think it'd have been better having a. Let's have a look, see if that floor's gone in better. No. See what it needs next. Some castle stone now. I guess it should be building that up then. Head back to the windmill, see what's happening there. I think it'd have been better having a time lapse on each one. Planks long again. Well, that is getting through the planks long now. Fabric. We need some fabric. The castle, windmill should just about be done now if it's onto fabric. Should have enough fabric in there, so you should see the sails start to. Oh, we've got the. Workings in there. Should soon see the sails going on. Just have a quick look at the castle again. That is now, I think, building the bit up round there. Did that? No, that floor didn't go in right at all, did it? That one didn't either. Anyway, look at the windmill. Has got the back piece on. That needs to get through the fabric pretty quickly. Fabric doesn't seem to be doing anything at the moment. As we get, oh it is, it's beginning to put the sails in very slowly. Probably going to need more fabric putting in. It's going on cement bags again. It's got the sails on. Might as well have a look at the castle again, see what that's doing. It's filled in the castle up now. Once castle stones yeah, it takes a long while to build these. Can't say that it's anything you would really do in a proper gameplay scenario, unless you're into your wood and stones and stuff like that. I'm into farming, not into this sort of stuff really. I think it'd have been better doing a time lapse on each one. Let's go back to the windmill. That's not doing anything very quickly. And the windmill is done. Get a new grate in. There we have got the, can't get up there, so why they put a ladder in, I ain't got a clue. Yeah, that's the windmill done. Let's go back to the castle. That's all we've got left to finish now. It's building up castle stone at the moment. Got plenty in storage at the moment. Can't get on those. Still building wooden beams up, even though it's working on castle stone. See what it goes on to next, probably. I don't know what it'll go on to. Probably wooden beams again. Almost done with the castle stone. Oh, it's going back on castle stone again. Definitely a good job we're doing this with a time lapse. Definitely wouldn't be feasible in a Let's Play. Not sure what the castle does. You can see the moon going down. That means the sun must be coming up. Now we've got hailstones for the builders to battle against. Castle is taking shape a little more. It's not actually a castle, is it? That it's not. It's more like houses and sheds, outbuildings than a castle. What is next? Have we got it in stock? We have. It's castle stones again. It's building it up a little bit, but go up on here and see if we can see it building up from here a little. That one is probably going to have a turret on it, probably will. Probably got outbuildings there and the castle wherever. It is a good view out there, out to sea. Yes, there's a the July year 3, probably going to be 4-year build. May need some more cement bags, but as for wood beams, planks, castle stones and roof shingles, I think we've got enough up here. What's it going on to next? We will soon find out. Probably more castle stone. Onto wood beams now. Whether you need any furniture over here, I don't know. Now on wood beam and planks long. Definitely a long-winded way to do anything. July of year 3 and still building. Soon be through this lot of beams and planks. And again on beams and planks. Well, we're actually getting any built up. Coming into August of year 3. Let's have a look over at the windmill, see if we can put some flour in. And see it working. No, we didn't need flour in, did we? Okay. We needed wheat. Okay, let's get a load of wheat over to the windmill. get our load of wheat taken over to the windmill, check that, see if it works. Need to fill with fuel. Sorry, car. Yeah, we will get this tipped in and see how not sure if we can get to the windmill this way, but there's the windmill. We're not far from it. Would have gone down a little bit further and then up, but see if the windmill actually works when it's got grain in it. Activate wheat flour, and yeah, there you go, the windmill actually works as a windmill should. Let's go back over to the castle, see how that's doing. I need a wee, so we will leave that running while I go. It's going down castle stones again. Hour and a half of recording time on time lapse. That is really getting through stuff. On castle stones, but it's building up the trestles on the outside still. Yeah, it's going to be a long build for the castle. The windmill's not so... The holiday shirts aren't too bad a job. The windmill, pretty much a lot of work in that, but it's feasible. But I think the castle, in an ordinary gameplay situation, will be very difficult. So, we'll see how much longer this takes. We are going to go into year 4 to build it, I think. It is now building the walls up, so see how much longer it takes. Castle stones may need to be topped up again before it finishes. It is building the walls up pretty well now. Back on castle stone again. We are in November again. As we get into November, it's a wet day. Sure what it's building up now, but can't see the walls moving anymore. Coming up to year 3 December. Still building up on Castlestone at the moment. Had I known exactly how long these jobs took, we'd have done a time lapse on the castle and a time lapse on the windmill. Mind you, it's not made any difference, has it? Because the castle has been building, so it's still been as long. Soon be done on this stage. And there it's onto wood beams and planks long again. Back on Castlestones again. Missing 503, so we need Castlestones. Must have gone past them. There we are. We've got more than enough Castlestones. Sold product, 400 and something, so must have sold, I don't know what we sold really. Let's go over to the windmill and see if it's produced the wheat, flour. And it did produce a good amount of For that one trailer load we get a lot of flour. Yeah, the windmill works nicely once it's done. We shall see how much further we have to go to get the castle built up. Soon be through the next stage. See what the next step is after this. Probably go on to Castlestone again. It does go on Castlestone again. We need to buy some more Castlestones. We'll drop some more Castlestone in while we're at it, just to make sure. Soon be done on this step. Almost 2 hours at times 360. That'll be 720 in-game hours to build it. Back onto wood beams again. Got the chimneys built. What it's building with wood beams, I'm not sure at the minute. job to get all this built. Soon be to the next step. See what the next step is. Wood beams again. Another 2 ton of wood beams. Soon need roof shingles again. Here we are in year 4, so it is a long old build. We're okay for wood beams at the moment, we're okay for planks long, we're okay for roof shingles, castle stone. May need some more cement bags if we go back to cement. Next video on Kinlaig will be every collectible. Find all of those. We're back on Castlestone again. Soon find out the next step. As we come to April year 4, roof shingles, so you're putting the roof on. It should hopefully soon be done. This has been a hell of a long video, and you times it by 360 each hour. So yeah, 720 in-game hours so far it's going to be taking, I think, or very close to. The roofing is going on. Can't see the tiles going on as yet, unless they're on the other side. There at the minute. Should soon see some roof going on, I think. I'm wondering whether it's going to need a ton of furniture put in it as well. May need planks to do the doors as well. Just have a check here and see. Yeah, we are. Yeah, so once you get to 2 hours, it starts over again. We have recorded 2 hours, that's 720 in-game hours it's took us, and we're still nowhere near done. I think the next stage will be roof shingles again. Because there's no roof shingles gone on yet. I'm thinking roof shingles. Oh no, wrong planks long. Yeah, this really is not a feasible thing to build when you're playing the game, unless you play for about 4 or 5 years and just bring bits up over the winter. Which I guess if you just bring stuff up over the winter, it's going to take about 10 years in game to get through all this. Definitely have to be in Farming Simulator for the long haul, doing wood and quarry work, stuff which takes you away from farming, which this is Farming Simulator, so I don't think this is something that should have been added, at least as long-winded a job as this. Yeah, the roof's going on now. See what the next step is after this, or whether it's actually, with the roof going on, whether it's actually done. We are on the maximum speed here, so we can't push it through any quicker. The windmill could well be something, if you're going to be selling flour instead of wheat and barley and stuff, it'd be something you could build, but I don't think the castle would be much of anything to build, really. See what it takes next to either finish it or the next step at least. Could possibly go to cement bags next. Oh, there could be more roof shingles. Don't know, I think the roof is on. Yeah, the roof is on. It'll be interesting to see what is next. Then it's back to roof shingle. Not a lot of roof shingles needed, so next step will be in July looking at this. Before it's done. Bonus is if you was building it up properly and the wood physics was better, you could do forestry over the winter, sell stuff up here, do the quarry work in the winter and bring stuff up here and get money for it. But as I say, it does take you away from plough farming. Forestry work isn't done by farmers, it's done by the Forestry Commission, so back on roof shingles again. So we are going to be in July before this stage is done, as we thought. Almost through this step. See what the next step is. Cement bags. It's definitely a long-winded job, this. See what the next step is after the cement bags are brought out of here. Not going to have many cement bags left after this step. Soon find out what the next step is. Hopefully no more cement bags because we're getting low. We're coming towards the end of them now. We are into year 4 August. Yeah, fair enough, we did the couple of months of harvest. But still you'll be into year 4 even if you're just doing forestry work and stone quarry work to get all this stuff ready to bring up here. Almost done this step. And we're on cement bags again. And we're missing 1,000. Should now have enough cement bags to get through this stage. The wooden trestles are going down. We are getting close to cement bag work done. It's another 1 and 200 weight. Coming down to the ton left. Yeah, it's definitely not a castle anyway, this. It's more like a manor house than a castle. See what the next step is after this, whether we are done or whether we need something else. Probably go on to planks and stuff to make the doors. Coming to the end of cement bags again. into September before you get done. Cement bag for this step will soon be done. There it is. Put another pallet of cement bags in, see what it does. Oh yes, it was wanting cement bags. Yeah, definitely a long old job, going to be close to year 5 before we're done. Let's see what we need for the next step, which is going to be in October. Definitely taken a long while. Will it be done once these cement bags are used up? I very much doubt it. I think there'll be another step to this before we finish at least. We're going to be into November before we finish this, I think. I think this could be a 5-year build, or into year 5 build. And we're back on wood beams, although all the work's gone down and we can get inside. The moss is growing inside. There's a gap there, you can see. We've got another level up to go yet as well. What a view out these windows though, I have to say. That is right at the top, so this must just about be finished now. Got these wood beams done. That will hopefully be the end of it. October of year 4. And we started this in October of year 1. So it has taken 4 years. And we're back on Castlestone again. It's at least going to be into January the next year. We're going to be into December before we're done, I think. Almost done with this load of Castlestone. We're into the daytime now of November year 4. And it's gone back to blanks long again. It's putting windows in now. Yeah, everywhere's getting windows put in it. I guess it'll want doors putting on as well. It's going to be close to a 5-year plan to do these. Whether there'll be anything after the long planks, I think there will. There'll be beams or something to put the doors on, but the windows are going in. Is it going to have furniture in is the next question. If it's got furniture to go in, it's definitely going to be into year 5. back to a little bit left of this before we see if there's a next step. I think there's going to be another step to get the doors in. And we're back on roof shingles. So have we got glass in the windows? Yeah, I don't know. I can't say there's glass in there. Can't see why it needs more roof shingles. The roof is already on. Yeah, definitely going to be a 5-year plan. Still think there's going to be doors needed to be put on, and a possibility of furniture. Coming into early morning December. Almost done with the roof shingles now. What will the next step be? Got to go back to planks to put the doors on, I think. Oh, we're on to wood beams. That has now put the glass in. Sort of glass you can see through. I guess everywhere has got glass in. It does. Everywhere's glassed up. I have to say now it's got to be putting the doors on. what's going to be after planks long. Still not got any doors on yet. Got door frames, so I am thinking we're definitely going to have doors go on. Quite what it's putting on with these planks long, I don't know. Got subsidence in that end. Yeah, not sure what's on, but we're coming into early morning of January year 4. Almost done with the planks long. And we're on cement bags again. Definitely is a lot of work, this. Snow's gone off the roof again. Snow's gone off the ground. Cement bag work almost done. I have a feeling we will have planks again to get the doors on. We are going to be into February, and we're back on cement bags again. And we're getting the doors on. Doors sound good. Like the creaks and the slams. Yeah, got everything almost done. Cement bag work almost finished. So what will be needed after the cement bags? So you get a crown. So that is everything on there. Let's have a look and see in the shop. Extra content crown. Where will you find a crown? Can't say as you get. So yeah, so a 4-year build. We will get to daylight for a screenshot, but hope you enjoyed that video showing how long it actually takes to build the castle, the windmill and the holiday lets. please give us a like, give us a share, drop us a comment. If you are new around here and you want to keep up to date with what we do, please subscribe to the channel. Doesn't cost you a penny, but helps us out a great deal. Until you join us again next time. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye for now.